Yo, what's going on everyone? My name is Kyler Nielsen and today I'm going to be talking about everything DCP related. And if you don't know what that means, stay tuned because we're going to be answering all of your questions. So hi, if you don't know me, my name is Kyler Nielsen. If you do know me, welcome back. I am going to Florida for the Disney College program. I got accepted and I am so excited. No one really knows what the DCP is. So they keep asking me questions and they don't know anything about it. So they've been asking me questions. I got tired of just answering the same questions over and over and over. So I said, hey, ask me your questions. And then I had a bunch of people ask me questions on Instagram so that I could answer them all in one place and not have to answer them 7 million times. You feel me? Yeah, so that's what the whole idea of this video. Also to let you guys know about my journey, what I'm going to be doing, and everything related to that, okay? So let's dive right into this, shall we? Because I got quite a bit of questions. Question number 1. What is the DCP and what does the DCP stand for? So it stands for the Disney College Program. And basically what it is it's a paid internship. So what that means is I go to Florida, I work at Disney World inside the parks, and I get paid for it, even though it's like an internship. Basically how I take it is Disney takes college students, offers them an opportunity to come down, work for them, gain experience, earn money, party, take time off, get experience for a career if they have one in mind. But not many people get to do that, so don't get your hopes up too much if you're planning on going. Next question, how long is it and when do you leave? So that's a good question. I will leave on January 31st and my program on June 30th, 2022. So 5 months will be the duration of my program, but the average is 5 to 7 months. So I'm on the lower end of the average, but I mean, whatever, I'll take it. I gotta go to Disney, so why else could I not be happy about this opportunity and accept it, you know? Because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, except the people get to do it twice or 3 times, but you know what I'm talking about. Next question, what will I be doing during my program and what role do I hope I get? So those go hand in hand together. Although I don't know my role yet, because Disney doesn't tell me, they tell me 1 to 3 weeks before I arrive what my role and location is. Then I will let you know. I will do a huge reveal video for that and make sure you are subscribed. See that happen. Some of the roles you can get on this program are going to be listed right here. I don't feel like talking about every single one of them, but here they are. Look at these, and you can look into them if you are going to the program. But I really hope that I get attractions. Can you imagine me working one of my favorite rides? Splash Mountain, Pirates, Haunted Mansion, Rock and Roller Coaster. I would lose my crap, dude. I would be so happy working one of my favorite rides. What would also be cool is half the time when the ride breaks down, I might know why. Instead of being like all the gaps, like, why is the ride broken down? How long will it be? One more question I gotta ask is, where will you live? And then another sub one onto that is, do you have to move to Florida? So the answer to that is, I will be living at Flamingo Crossing in Orlando, Florida, which is on Disney property. They have a place for cast members. But like me, the DCPs, or the CPs as they're gonna call us, stay. Because they have people from around the world. They have international people. So I can meet someone from Russia. I can meet someone from Switzerland. I can meet someone from Australia. It's pretty fascinating. But, you know, they have to go. So that's one thing. However, we all stay at Flamingo Crossing. I'm pretty sure all the old apartments aren't being used, but I don't know. I don't know what to expect. That's what I thought. That's what I was told. Everyone stays at Flamingo because it's so massive, but I could easily be wrong. So the answer is yes, I moved to Florida, stay on property, which means I have to pay rent. I have to pay for my food down there. I'm going to be living away from my family because right now I live 30 minutes away from my mom. So I'm going to be all the way across the country when I go onto this program. So I'll be entirely by myself and all I will have is FaceTime, calling, texting, and the people I met there. So that's a little nerve-wracking. Now talking about finances, how much will the program cost? It cost me $425 to enroll into the program, but that covers 2 weeks of your rent. That's what I was told. So I really only paid like $100 to $200 for the program to get into Disney for free. 5 months. That's awesome. So that's not bad at all, literally. And that's rent paid. So not bad at all because rent is paid weekly. I should mention that. Rent is paid weekly, so the numbers I'm about to go over are divided into 3 or 4 different amounts that are taken out weekly of my paycheck. So let's say I stay at a 2x2 room, 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, but that means I have to share a room and a bathroom, and so does everyone else. That is $559 for a month, not a week. So divide that by how many weeks are in that month, and that's how much you're paying weekly for that. And as for the next one, it's a 4x2. And I was told that's $650 a month for my own bedroom, but I had to share a bathroom. And for the last one, if I got the numbers right, is $899 for a month, but you get your own bedroom and your own bathroom. So obviously, the more space you get, the more it's going to cost. But I mean, that's kind of a given. Disney pays you weekly, and that means they're going to take out a big deduction every week. So your paychecks might not look as pretty as they used to be, which I'm going to get used to that. But you don't have to worry about paying rent. Disney does it for you. All you have to do is pay for groceries and gas if you have your own car. That's it. Not bad. Next question, are you flying or driving? Speaking of the cars, I'm not taking mine. It's 2,400 miles. I would die. It's 3 different days of driving to do it safely. By myself, nobody else in the car. What if my tire pops? I know how to change a tire. Doesn't mean I want to. I did the math for gas. That would cost me $400 or $500 for gas, and then I had to stay in 2 or 3 different hotels, and that I don't want to do. It's like near $1,000 if I suck at math. Get there and back. Whereas I could just buy a flight ticket. Boom, done. So yes, I'm flying. Hopefully, my potential roommate will drive me everywhere because he's got a car, from what I've heard. But we're not let him know about that because actually he's watching the video, so shh. He didn't hear me say anything. My next question is, are you going to be on TV? And the answer to that is no. I wish. The actors are probably going to get paid more than I do, but no. I will just be inside the parks. Are you nervous or are you excited? And on a scale from 1 to 10, how excited are you? So, I am crazy excited, dude. I have so much energy. I'm wearing the merch, dude. I'm so hyped. I'd be wearing my hat right now if it didn't block the light from my face, but I'm so excited. The day I opened my acceptance letter, dude, I was freaking out. I was partying all day. I was smiling. I was listening to pumped music. I was so feeling it. Nobody was going to break my stride. But there are a couple things to be worried about because I'm flying, I could easily forget something. Never flown by myself before. I'm going to a place I don't know. I'm leaving my people behind. There's a lot of stuff that can freak me out, but I'm really hoping for the best. And for the most part, I am crazy excited. So to answer that question on a scale, 11 out of 10, dude. I'm so hyped. It's just, there's a couple things I got to worry about, you know? That's who I am. I worry, I care, and I'm going to make sure I have everything correct. Somebody asked me, how does this help with your career? And do you have a major in mind? So, the thing is, no, I don't have a major in mind. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm meeting with my advisor, like, as often as I can. I recently got knocked down with my vaccine, so I've been, like, very far off. I need to research what he's told me to research so I can go back and meet with him and make some progress towards finding a degree or a major that works for me. Even though I'm taking a semester off, unless I need to take a class, you know, I still got to figure that out. And does it help with a career? No, not yet, because I don't have one in mind. However, having a big company like Disney on my resume could be huge. It could be a great in with the company. It could be a way to show other people that I got accepted to a big company. Like, let's say I want to go work at credit union over here. I can slap the college program on there, the Disney college program. They'll be like, whoa, you worked for Disney? You got accepted in that crazy competitive program? And I'm like, yeah, that was me. And they'll be like, dope. Okay, sure. When can you start? Just kidding, that probably doesn't happen, but you know, a man can dream. So no, it doesn't help me yet. I don't have a career in mind. I don't have a major. But when I decide, possibly, it could, if I figure that out. Will I be taking classes during the program? Most likely not. But like I said, I meet with my advisor, so we'll see what he says. And if he says something like I should, or we find something and I'm behind track, I won't have that bachelor's degree in 4 years if I get a degree, so I need to get going. But I graduate high school at 23, so not too bad. Yeah, so most likely not unless we figure something out. That's my answer. Why did you apply? So, that's a good question. 5 years ago, 4 or 5, I don't remember. But my sister has a friend who is in the Disney College program, and my sister watched her all the time and learned what the college program was, learned everything about it, told me about it, and like hyped me up. Because I was like, I can go work at Disney and get into the parks for free, and I could just move out of Utah. Heck yeah! But I was 13. My gosh, dude. That was so long ago. Oh, I'm so old now. I'm 18 now. I can't believe time flies that fast, man. And so I've always had the college program in the back of my mind. And then I watched a video from Kyle Palo, one of my favorite YouTubers. Kyle Palo said, imagine you're in college and you don't know what you want to do, so you take a semester off and come work for Disney. Dude, that hit me so hard. I was like, that's me. I don't know what I want to do. So I was like, why not just apply? It's competitive. There's no way I'm going to get accepted. And here I am. So let's go. Well, that's why I applied. I didn't think I'd get accepted. Kyle Palo told me to, and my sister educated me on that ages ago. Had me thinking about it for years. And I got an opportunity, took it. And here I am. So I'm excited. My next question is, what was the application process like? Basically, the application process is the same as any other application. You fill out your demographics, space. So that means your gender, where you live, education, anything the government should know about you, you know? All the basics. Previous work experience, legalities, like if you've been apprehended and all that, and like all this stuff with drugs. All that. That's it. Submit it, and you wait. 6 days later, I got an email saying, hey, we invite you to come do a web-based interview. And you don't know what the web-based interview is. They call it the WBI. It's like an assessment, okay? So not like an actual interview. It's not like you're on Zoom talking to somebody. No, it is not like that. It is more of an assessment where you go to answer questions all throughout this. Like, let's say one is, I like to work in a fast-paced environment. You would answer, this is most like me, or this is not like me at all. There's going to be 5 options, 1 in the middle, and then all the way out, obviously, 2 on each side. You want to stay on the extreme ends when doing that web-based interview if you plan on applying. That is my advice to you, because that's what I did. That's what someone told me to do, so that's what I did, and here I am. So I'm not sure if it helped. Don't take my word for it, but I followed it, and it worked. Make sure to find the best answer and one that you would actually do. Don't lie. Don't make stuff up. This isn't a school test. So like, let's say your best friend falls on the ground. What are you going to do? Laugh at him, or are you going to help him back up? You wouldn't want to kiss the interviewer's butt and say, I would pick him up because they're your best friend. Obviously, you're going to laugh at them. So pick that one. Stay true to yourself. Otherwise, Disney will catch you. Normally, they have a phone interview. However, they skipped that this time because of COVID. And they also usually have a role selection, but they didn't have that this time. So I didn't get to do anything like that. So I'm going to be assigned anywhere. Just hoping I get a decent one. I mean, no matter what I get, obviously, I'm going to be happy to work there because I work at Disney, the most magical place on earth. So, like, what could it matter? It doesn't hurt. Even if I'm picking up trash, living my mom's dream life, at least I'm in Disney World. Now, this question I get asked a lot. What perks do you get, and do you get into the parks for free? Yes, I get into the parks for free, and other perks I get are discounts on food, merchandise, hotels, tickets, cruises, basically anything Disney related, and I get free parking, except I don't have a car, so it doesn't matter. I get into the park with what they call a blue ID. It's the cast member ID. That's literally it. It's just my employee ID. That's it. I don't get an actual annual pass. Otherwise, I'd be able to go to the parks after I leave the program, which would be so nice, but I don't get to. And that will get me into most Disney parks. It's not just Disney World. No, I can get into Disney World, Disneyland, and then I can go internationally. Except a couple parks are blocked off. But still, pretty hype. The question I get are, what are the requirements, and do you have to take college classes when you're there? No, you do not have to take college classes when you're there. Most people don't. Some people do. There's this one person in one of my sister's friends' vlogs who had another friend. It took 18 credits in the DCP. You're already working 20 to 40 hours, and then they have 18 classes on that. However, You do have to be an active college student. So like you have to take one semester, then you can apply, or you can graduate and apply the semester after. That's how it works. Anywhere in between, have at it. No before, no after. Earn enrollment or college classes in high school, as far as I know, doesn't count. What's going to be the hardest thing about the DCP? I think the hardest thing for me is getting out of my comfort zone and being in unfamiliar territory. I have never been the most social person ever. I have always been one to like never have many friends. I've always had like a small group of actual friends. I mean, I've had big groups of acquaintances, I like to call them, because I didn't talk to them daily. I didn't text them daily. I didn't get that close to them. They were just people I would talk to at lunch, and that was it, or wave to them in the halls. We didn't have classes, we didn't talk, we didn't hang out after school. So it was like, yeah, I'm just gonna call them acquaintances. Yeah, so that's gonna be hard. I'm also very much an introvert, so I need to figure out how to get out of my box, because at Disney you got to talk to anybody and everybody, because it's a huge customer service heavy job. So I'm not saying it's something I'm not willing to do. It's something I'm gladly do for Disney. It's just I'm saying it's going to be a little difficult, but I'll do it. I'll put in the work for it because I'm a hard worker. Along with that, living in unfamiliar territory, I don't know Florida very well. I've been to Disney World 4 times maybe, not much. So I don't know the parks very well. I'm going to get to know those in order to help guess. But I know the general idea. I've been on Minecraft Disney World servers and I've watched videos. Also been there, so I could figure it out. I got a question saying, what will you miss when moving to Florida? I'm going to miss my girlfriend the most because the day that I leave will be our 3rd year anniversary. So that's kind of sad, but she is supportive and she understands. She knows this has been a dream. She and I will make it work. Obviously, we're going to FaceTime. I'm doing these vlogs for her actually because I want to keep her and my family updated. I also don't want to answer questions and have to call people. Talk about the same thing over and over and over and over, but mainly to keep her updated because I'm a simp. Yeah, but when I was in high school, she and I hung out every single day, or at least saw each other every single day. We had school together. We would hang out on the weekends. So we were always around each other. Then I moved to college. We hang out once a week. Once at my place, once at hers, every other week. And then I'm going to be moving out and we'll barely see each other. So that's going to be rough, but FaceTime will be our best friend. Now, what am I most excited for? I'm going to be coming up with a bucket list. So be ready for that. I'm going to make a video about me writing everything out that I want to do. And I will make a series when I'm at the DCP completing my bucket list. And I'm so excited to do everything. I don't know the parks very well. I want to watch all the shows. I want to ride all the rides. I want to meet people. I want to try new foods. I want to do like everything. I want to know the ins and outs of those parks. But that is what I'm most excited for, is having all that unlimited access to the Disney parks, except on block updates. But still, I'm hyped. Are you going to be vlogging your experience? The answer is yes. How often? No idea. I do know I want to upload at least once every 7 days. I'm not sure how well I can stay on top of that, but that is my plan. So make sure you keep an eye out for those. I'm not going to commit to anything because I don't want to fall behind and have people wondering what's happening, but that's my plan, so watch out for those. The easiest way to keep up is to subscribe and turn on notifications, and then you will be the first to know whenever I upload a video. How will you get around without having your own bit of transportation? That is one that people are gonna ask, because I'm not taking my car 2,400 miles. They're like, how are you gonna get around? If I stay at the Flamingo Crossing, they're gonna have buses that'll take me to grocery stores, to Disney Springs, to the resorts, and to the parks. Anywhere on Disney property, including grocery stores, because we need groceries. And they know international students can't bring their car unless they have a motor car. I don't know. Not everything is going to take me where I need to go, because like it's not going to take me to Universal. It's not going to take me to the beach. It's not going to take me around Florida, just on Disney property. So I'm like stuck in Disney unless I can find someone with a car, right? Uber or taxi out of there. That's how I will get around Florida. My last question is, will you get a Universal season pass? My answer to that is most likely, because I know a lot of people are going to get those passes. And last time I went to Universal, I only went to one park, whatever the lame one is, with Diagon Alley and the Red Coaster and the Simpsons. It was lame. And not too lame. It was just lamer than what it could have been, because there were screens. Most of them were 4D rides. It was stupid. Like the Minions, you just stood there and it shook you. The Simpsons, you stood there and it shook you. That's it. It's lame. But the Mummy was good. The Diagon Alley one was okay, and the Red Coaster was good. But I want to go to Island of Adventure to ride the Hulk, to ride Hagrid's, to ride Velocicoaster, to ride the main Harry Potter ride over there. I want to do all of it. So I will most likely get one as long as I can find transportation over there. And yes. Well, I mean, I also need to know people who will go there with me, so I'm not going by myself to Universal, because I don't know how big of a fan I'm going to be. So most likely. And will I vlog there? Probably not, because I had to put my phone in a locker for everything, so why should I try, you know? Well, that'll be it, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I really hope I was able to answer all your questions. If I did not, leave your questions in the comments below, and I will personally answer your question to you. My next video will hopefully be my bucket list one. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do, but I know that one's coming, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe, notifications on for my pre-DCP arrival series. I'm going to be doing that all the way up until I leave to my program, and then when I'm there, I'm going to be keeping up with my program. Then after, I'll talk about it a lot more based off what I didn't cover while I was there. So we got a lot of hype content coming. Just stay tuned, keep updated, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.